Hello, welcome to Mo Talks. I'm Jamil.
Hey, I'm Dylan.
And we've got a special guest. What's your name?
My name's Rio.
And you're a member.
Yes.
So tell us about your journey, experience of Mosaic and how it all started.
Well, it started when a friend of mine introduced me about music. So I went down to visit because as one of the members who work here knows the manager, so I spoke to her and then she helped me fill out the form, and then as I completed, that's when I joined and started on the first day. And then I was starting in the B&A where it was to do with the admin.
What are you doing now?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, you're still the whole way through?
From the start, yeah.
Nice.
Until now. And then I moved to E&E. But I tend to come into B&A as there's more people.
What year did you start?
2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago from November from October, November.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
And what do you like doing at Mosaic?
It's more the same thing, really. Just like I done like the registers and stuff, so I tend to do that. And then when it comes to the union meetings, I tend to read out I forgot it now. It's gone my blank in my head.
Those like meetings?
The announcements.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally, come out. Announcements. And so we'd like read out what's happening, what's going on during Mosaic, what's going to be happening out of Mosaic, and then we read on what's happening the same day, and then the following day on it could be anything like there's get together on a Friday, there's different classes going on at certain times, mostly that time really. That's what I tend to like to do.
Yeah.
Nice. So my question to you is like, what are some of the biggest challenges you face, like with your health? And in those moments where you find those challenges happen, like how do you overcome that?
Tell the truth, it can be a bit difficult, can be easy, as I've got epilepsy and cerebral palsy, so it has a bit of a less effective of me able to do certain things. So with my epilepsy, I have to take medication every day, twice a day, and with my cerebral palsy, I only have like a limited bit of the way I can do things when it comes to lifting things, holding things, maybe walking certain distances and stuff. So,
you said with epilepsy?
Yeah, so the epilepsy can be triggered if I don't do what I need to do for me to control it.
Yeah.
It's scary sometimes. You think it does happen?
It used to, and then as I've got older and older, I've got used to it. So I already know the triggers for me to know that I'm gonna have one. So it's not that bad anymore. So if I know if there's a trigger coming on, then I'll know what to do.
Do you get reminded of like how it started in the beginning? Like every time, or is it like slight, like it changes with every
Like
time?
any signs and stuff?
The signs tend to be the same, so
Okay.
It can be anything. But it's like one or two like signs of me gonna have one. So, for example, one of my triggers is that my body, I tend to freeze a bit, and my vision tends to go a bit front, blurry. I look around at times, and
You know, I get similar, not epilepsy, but with like being quite like super anxious, borderline, actually just paranoid.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way. Sometimes I feel like so like frozen, and I don't feel like, I get
that's
you.
how it is. And then,
it's not my interview, but I get you.
Yeah, and then when one of my legs starts to weaken and stiffen, and then I would have to like put myself on the floor because my leg tends to shake, and then it just builds up to the top, and my whole body will shake. Now I have to make sure that I'm on the ground, because if I'm not on the ground, I can drop and bang my head.
Yeah.
So,
did you have it like in your childhood, or did you have it?
Yeah, it started from when I was a kid, just before I was going to secondary school. So I had a little bit of a hard time growing up because it stopped me from doing certain things.
That must be hard.
Yeah, it was hard and stuff, but I had to get on with it. Yeah, I got angry, upset, and stuff. I kept saying I can't take this no more. I wish I never had it. And then after a while, as I got older, I just had to accept it.
Nice one. So that's your main reason, is like acceptance.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yes, I understand what you mean. Yeah, just accepting it.
Yeah.
Like, I have to get on with it.
Yeah.
Well, in Mosaic, what would you like to do in the future for Mosaic? Like, what would your goals be?
My goal is to mainly work. So I've got into a little program called Only Paving the Way, where it's a charity that do job fairs that have to do with hospitality. So it could be in hotels, restaurants, cafes and stuff. So you build up a little CV on their website, and then they pass it on to them. You pass it on to them through, and then they'll contact you, so forth and so forth, and then they'll invite you to a job fair, and then you just go around asking questions on why you want to be at doing this job, what makes you feel like you're fit for it. And then I've been to multiple ones, been successful in getting shortlisted for had one interview, but it didn't go as well. So, and then I moved on, continued going to the job fairs. I've just recently got an offer to apply for a job, and then I felt they, on my behalf, Only Paving the Way, one of the staff, or should I say, Dave, filled in the application for me. I just had to tell them what I wanted on the application, what I want them to know about me and stuff. So when the time comes, if they contact me, then see when they'll probably set me up with an interview to go and see them.
Nice.
So
what's that for?
it's my mind's gone blank.
Not a TEP, is it?
Pardon?
Is it not a TEP?
No, it's actually a proper job.
Okay.
Is it paid?
Yes, it's paid.
Oh, nice.
I think it's called Quakers,
Okay.
but I can't remember the name of it.
Sounds so familiar for some reason.
It still does, like, with admin. So, there we go. It's coming in now. It's a bookshop.
Okay.
So, like, it'll be supervising, sorting out with the invoices, making sure that the stocks are up to date, making sure the budget's up to date, making sure we have everything up to date with.
It's kind of like management.
Yeah, so it's a assistant supervisor.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be under the supervisor, so doing what is need to be done. So I applied for that. Now I just gotta wait.
Nice.
I also was offered to do a 2-day work experience with the Veer Hotel,
Oh, nice.
but
Do you know
As-
where's that?
that's in Holborn.
Okay.
So it's not that far from. It's not that hard to get to. Just
Victoria line.
no, you can get the bus if for example, if you're coming from Brixton, you get the 59,
Okay.
and it takes you all the way to Holborn station, and then it's just a
Simple.
2 to 3 minutes walk.
Nice. Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got. Okay, you go.
Go on. So.
No, because I'm gonna ask the next question.
Oh, okay. So
Still fighting, guys.
what skills would you like to achieve in your job that you go for? What responsibility and skills do you really have?
What in the future? Are you saying?
Yeah, in the future, yeah. What
I
for the
don't
job?
know, to be honest. I just feel I've achieved so much with Mosaic, and I want to use the skills to, when it comes to me having a job, it's something that will be achieved down the line. So
I guess you've also, sorry to interrupt you, but we should have done this in the introduction, but Rio, our guest today, is actually, he's met the Prince Harry?
I went to the garden party
The king.
for the king and the queen
Nice.
last year,
Yeah.
and
What was that like?
the garden was very, very, very big. Very big.
How big was it?
How can you say how big is it? I don't know how. I don't know.
Exactly 54 meters.
Say what?
I don't know. I'm joking.
Yeah, so it was just big and everything. The queue went quick, but it was a load of people. And there's one person I met. I know some people don't like this guy, but Nigel Farage.
We might get a lot of comments from that now, saying I like him or I don't like him.
Yeah.
Who else did you meet?
It was more just Nigel Farage. There's other people that are
Other politicians there? Other politicians? Like sports
some
people?
mayors.
Oh, mayors, yeah.
Yeah,
Speak on?
No, I wish I did. There's like a mayor of Wimbledon, I think.
Okay.
And he was a nice guy to talk to, had a little conversation,
Nice.
and just like recording. Like I just tend to like just taking pictures, recording, and there was like, you know, those guards that stand still for like about 2 hours and then they switch.
Yeah.
Oh, the red
Yeah.
uniforms, yeah.
There was like I took a picture with them.
Did you wear the wig?
I wish. But yeah, it was very, very, very good experience.
Nice.
Would you like to do it again? Other
I
events
don't-
with the Royals?
I think it'll be probably a opportunity for another member that would be able to do it.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever got the opportunity, take it.
Yeah, for sure. Similar to like the New York trip as well. I really wanted to go. This was about 2 years ago, maybe 3.
Was
and
that
then-
for the colleagues training?
Yes, but some members were invited, like 3 members or something.
You
3.
didn't get it?
No, but he said that I was like the next in line, apparently.
Oh, no.
So I was so excited
Yeah.
for them as well, though.
Yeah, I would like to go to a colleague training
Yeah, I wanna
abroad.
Yeah, I want to go to one as well.
I done like base, like when they come here. I was like in the meetings, but it's not the same as meeting the other
Yeah.
clubhouse and stuff.
I got told, I think it's it was like a conference, so all different
Clubhouses, yeah.
clubhouses will come together.
Yeah.
And he said that I told the truth, they were saying that it's a bit more of a big experience when it comes to going to another clubhouse in another country. So,
Yeah.
but I would love to do that if there's an opportunity coming.
Nice.
This year, maybe. If it's not this year, then next year.
Yeah. I've got the next question.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good question, I think.
Which one's up, down?
Down. So, yeah. Okay, this is a really interesting question. I like this one. So, if someone followed you around with a camera for one day, what is something about your daily life that will surprise most people? Or surprise people the most? That sort of thing.
With me having a disability, it would be me doing a 28-kilometer walking marathon.
The one that Jamil did as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you do it?
I completed it.
Yeah.
I stopped at 3 kilometers.
Don't
I had physio.
Yeah, physio.
use that as excuse, you're weakling.
That's what I felt. He was like walking along. Got to 3 kilometers, and he was like, "Oh, I got to go to physio." I was like, "Are you joking? You left me."
I do feel bad, honestly. I shouldn't have done that.
And then he went all the way there. And he was like, "Nothing. They couldn't do anything." He said, "Do exercise." So he left.
And I was meant to be just doing the walk.
Yeah.
If they told you to do exercise, the exercise would have been the walk.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a loop.
But yeah, it was good. Completed it. Wasn't alone though. It was a bit of a group of people.
Yeah.
So
I was there. Dylan was there.
yeah, and so
And
yeah,
even Luke did it.
yeah, Luke did it.
He run.
Yeah, he was like, the plan was to do it together, so a whole group would be together.
Yeah.
As soon as the whistle went, he was gone. He left. He
Yeah.
left us. Left us. So like, that was rude. That was rude. The whole plan was for members and staff and friends of people from Mosaic to join and do it together.
Yeah.
But he wanted to show off and complete it.
Would you do it again, like long distance?
Yeah, I'll do it again. Definitely.
Longer distance?
Maybe. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on if anyone else is gonna do that longer distance.
I might do, yeah.
If they are gonna do, because apparently I got told that you'll be able to get a massage halfway. So,
no way.
Yeah, but the thing was, it wasn't for the 28. It was for the 50. So I'm getting to the halfway point for the 28 kilometers, and I asked, is there going to be a massage? And like, no, that's for the 50 kilometers. I was upset.
Oh. That would be nice though, getting a massage halfway. How long would the massage be? Do you know?
I don't know. As long as if I got the massage, I wouldn't have to be paying.
Yeah.
So that'll be the best thing. Not paying for a free massage.
Nice. Hopefully it's like a calf massage.
Hey.
What's your favourite music? What types of genre or artists?
It must be like R&B, slow jams, hip hop.
Any artists? What artists?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Favourite Michael Jackson song? Loads.
Huh?
Loads of songs.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
Remember the Time. What else?
Man in the Mirror.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Thriller.
Yeah.
It gets overplayed at Halloween, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's alright. I think that's more for Halloween, to be fair.
Yeah.
Are you from London, by the way?
Yeah. And then from London.
You guys are both from London then.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the odd one out there.
South Africa.
I'm from South Africa originally, but I've been here for 7 years. So.
Nice.
You guys know all the hits. That got me feeling missed out there.
That's cool.
Have you got any questions for us?
What made you come to Mosaic?
So I came in 2018. I had a condition, psychosis, and I was a bit isolated at home because I wasn't ready for the world.
Yeah.
And then they said, then my mental health team was like, there's a place called Mosaic. So I came to Mosaic, got registered with them, and then I started to be in the E&E unit. I've been there ever since. Did like posters, and like be part of In the Mo. I write in the Mo as well. So that was 2018, and I've done like poetry club with them, done different stuff, debate club, like writing club. So yeah, it's been good. What about you?
Brought me to Mosaic. Wow, that's a tough one because I came in 2022. That's 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then.
You had to think about that, innit?
Yeah. Well, it's like 4.5 now, actually, almost. But yeah. Also similar to Jimmy, I also had an episode of psychosis. Yeah. One episode, and it kind of somehow came up. I can't remember who told who, but somehow the word came out to me that Mosaic Clubhouse is like a good place for like rebuilding into a community and like just feeling like you have like time to socialize and feel like you have a lot of purpose, which is not feel like it, but you do get purpose. And then I can't remember exactly who told me, but it was a community health care, mental health care team in NHS.
Yeah.
And they said that I should join Mosaic Clubhouse quite soon on, like within the first 2 months. So I joined straight away. I felt really out of place. It felt like the first day of school for me. So I didn't really know like what even to do. I felt like everything's new. I felt really scared.
Sorry about that. Storage. Go on, Dylan.
Yeah, so I was just almost finishing my sentence about why I joined Mosaic. Felt anxious in the beginning. Started becoming more comfortable. Met some people and felt really like at ease slowly, but then every new time I came back I felt like it was another time I had to reintroduce myself because there's a lot of new people coming here as well. And then I did a bit of reception, then eventually I brought my friend Anthony. He lives in Croydon, and he had a similar story to me, kind of, but started a few years earlier than me. And then eventually somehow I met Jamil, and then from Davai, who was one of the staff members. And then Jamil and I had the same idea, we wanted to start a podcast. And then that's just been the main thing for us, or for me, is to come here and do the podcast.
Yeah, 3 years
Once
now.
a week or twice a week.
Oh, nice.
Any other questions?
What are you guys' hobbies besides the podcast here?
I like walking. I like walking around like parks and stuff. I like music, so I like all types of music, like reggae, rock, rap. And I like to go to like music gigs and stuff.
Okay.
So the last gig we went to was Jack Garrett, which is like a artist, and he was doing 10 years since his debut album. And so we played at the Camden Coco in Camden. I like playing football. I play football with Dylan down at Putney, so we play football. I like watching sports as well, going to the pub. I love my food.
No, me too.
Yeah, I just love vibing and socialising with friends and stuff.
Okay. If you like walking, how come you didn't did you compete at a marathon?
Yeah.
You did, yeah?
Yeah, he did.
He left me.
Oh, yeah. I'll let you.
joined
I'll
the
let you off.
Yeah, didn't you see me?
Yeah, I didn't see you. When I completed, I didn't see you until. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do the longer distance maybe this year.
Yeah. Same.
What are your hobbies, Rio?
Listening to music, football. I tend to walk a lot at times, just to get some exercise.
Yeah.
What else? Probably go to like concerts and stuff. So
Yeah.
my last concert was JLS.
Oh yeah, was that good?
Yeah, so they literally ended their tour at where they started their first tour, which was the O2 in Greenwich. So
Yeah.
it was good, and then I've just been invited to another concert, but it's all up in Hackney Apollo, or am I right?
Hackney.
Not Hackney, the Apollo.
Oh,
Heard of
Hammersmith.
Yeah, Hammersmith Apollo,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, and then
We can see.
a group called Blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Who
see.
are you going with?
A member also,
Oh cool.
so
Nice.
she's the one that invited me to both of them.
Cool. What's your favourite hobbies?
My hobby is football, squash. I used to play squash. Tennis a bit sometimes.
Yeah.
I like walking a little bit, especially like playing fetch with my dog, going to the parks. I love driving. It's one of my favorite hobbies. If I can get a car.
Yeah.
What else is there? I guess I used to cycle like professionally, but then I got injured a lot, so I haven't really been cycling. But I cycled here, just on a line bike. I guess what else do I like? Swimming. I love swimming. Trying to get back into the gym. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
No worries. Thank
I'm
you,
Jamil.
I'm Dylan.
and I'm Rio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.